Alright then, so I put some feelers out basically to get some requests for developers who basically want me to basically do videos for their game. And the first one that basically came up was Decker by Iliux. Decker is a roguelike about playing a futuristic hacker with a direct neural interface. Your aim is to accumulate enough fame to be remembered for all time without being caught or killed. Press F1 for in-game help. Note, you can press the bracket keys to change font size. Do this if it's too teeny or on your display. The in-game help menu explains the premise, controls, and mechanics of Decker. You can also check out a screenshot of the help menu on this page if you'd like to read through it without launching the game. 70URL 2023. This game was made as an entry for the 70URL 2023, and so it was made in the first week of March 2023. It was based on my entry from the prior year, Unwired, and reuses the basic interface and some mechanics, but takes the gameplay in a significantly different direction. Alright, note for 7-year-old judges. Since this game has received post 7-year-old updates, I've uploaded a zip file with the official 7-year-old version for judging, though the changes are minor, balance tweaks, the ability to start a new game after a game over, and support for multiple font sizes. This is a zip file containing Windows build of the game. If you like the version supporting multiple font sizes but without any other post 7-year-old changes, so that you can judge it without facing accessibility issues due to small fonts, please contact me. And again, basically, like to note it, we actually are supposed to like judge like the latest entries, and I suppose I just necessarily like say this again. The reason we're basically supposed to judge the later entries is because people may not be able to deal with the fact that they have like a browser game. Basically, the browser games are always updated, and if they only have a browser game in their entry, then they're constantly updating their browser game. So with that basically in mind, we're always supposed to be playing the updated version, just taking a note of it. But anyways, well, let's see here. We got a browser and we got basically a download here. And you know what? I haven't actually downloaded this yet, so you get to see this for the going here. So you download it, unzip it. I will unzip it to my downloads here. Let's go. And yes. By the way, this is what I have to basically face whenever I actually check these games, by the way. I have been skipping this, but whatever. I just got on. I haven't really had time to checking these files yet. Alright, so here we go. So I can basically use the bracket keys to increase the font size. And it looks like that basically ups the window size quite a bit here. And we're just going to close these windows here a little bit. Alright, so it said for help, I have to go to F1. So let's see here. Oh boy. So, overview. Decker is a game about hacking into corporate systems in search of wealth and fame. To achieve the edge needed to breach the secured mainframes of the future, hackers use a direct neural interface and a specialized computer called a cyberdeck to do their work. It is from this tool that they get the name Decker. Deckers fight against a variety of defenses known as intrusion, countermeasure, electronics, or ICE for short. ICE is far more dangerous than anything a contemporary hacker faces. They can fire your deck and lace your programs with corrupting vile code. The very worst, quasi-legal black ICE use biofeedback algorithms to directly attack Decker brains through neural interface. Your goal is to immortalize yourself so that every Decker will know your name, and not get arrested or fried in the process. So controls. WASD, QEZC, so basically you have the keyboard controls over there. Keypad or V keys. Fun. Memory. Control letter or left click to load and use programs. Alt letter or right click to unload and drop programs. Shift letter or shift left click to see programs info. F to use the first load program. Tab to cycle Alzar stuff. Just to sort of throw this out here, developer probably already knows this, but this is a lot of information taken all at once. So, how much of this do I actually need to play the game? Game flow. The game consists of runs against corporate systems, interspersed with visits to a shop called the Emporium. An ideal run involves completing a few steps. Hack the special port for a system type. Hack the kernel, which will be nearby. Hack the syslog to clear your pending heat. And disconnect. Trace. Trace represents how close the system is to finding the source of your connection. Trace is increased by most programs used as well as tracer ice. When your connection is fully traced, the system will, after a brief delay, sever your connection. Additionally, your heat see below will be increased. Alright, CyberDeck status. Processing limits how many programs you can run at once. Stealth governs how much trace you can accumulate. Redundancy can be spent to restore corrupted programs. Hardening can be spent to repair damaged stats. So, Decker stats. Fame represents your level of renown. Higher fame gives you access to better opinions at the shop. You win game by reaching a fame of 10. Heat represents how close the corporations are to tracking you down. Every time you connect to a system, your heat is increased. It is also increased by being traced. When you reach a heat of 10, you lose. So basically, 10 is the magic number to your win or lose. Pending heat is indicated by number after the plus in the interface. It is accumulated by triggering alarms and transformed to normal heat when you disconnect. However, it can be cleared by hacking the system log. So basically, pending heat is basically like, stuff you have to really clear or, stop, basically. Cash shows your current account balance. It is used for buying and selling at the shop, so standard stuff. Body shows your physical conditioning. It is restored after each run and reduced only by black ice. When this passes critical condition, you die. Programs. Programs are your tools in breaching corporate systems. They are held in memory and must be loaded before they can be used. This takes an amount of time, but differs by program. Loading is indicated by yellow in the interface. Once loaded, the program can be run by activating it again. When a program is run, it may be crashed, reverting to loading. Some programs are more reliable than others. Ports. Ports are interfaces to various system functions. A port can be used by moving onto its tile. Hacking a port will take time, during which you must remain nearby. After a port is hacked, it will give a reward depending on the type of port. Normal ports. Login. Grant user-level access tokens, syslog. Eliminate all pending heat. Kernel. Give fame depending on rack of system. And special ports. Security nexus. Eliminates a portion of permanent heat. Code repository. Grant a random unique item. Financial database. Grant cash depending on system rank. ICE. So, ICE are your primary obstacles when making a run. They come in two basic types. Walls, which block movement unless you have a sufficiently high level access token. And hostiles, which seek to inflict various effects on intruders. All ICE are sustained by a memory core, which will respawn them. If they are destroyed, the core itself cannot typically be destroyed, though special programs may allow this. So basically, they're like, this is going to remind me of like Blue Spirits, where basically, there's like a rift that basically spawns these guys over and over again. Though I can't destroy a rift this time around, so that's the thing. Alright, your primary tool to counteract is the icebreaker programs. These may be used as both walls and hostiles. If successful, will crash the ice and eliminate it for a time. Hostile ice will normally be inactive and emerge only when an alarm is triggered. There are a few varieties of hostile ice. Tracers seek to trace your connection. Doormen seek to boot you out of the system. Burners seek to damage your cyber deck. Viruses seek to corrupt your software, and killers seek to fry your brain. Alarms. Alarms can be triggered either by porting, hacking, or use of noisy icebreakers. They apply to a single room, causing hostile ice to merge and attack. When an alarm is triggered anywhere, and currently running access tokens are invalidated, alarms are cleared after some time. Okay, so that's a very big help file. I have to wonder like how much of it is I actually need, but whatever. Alright, so can't maximize this, so that's a thing, but whatever. Connecting to Suma Group Financial Database. Your connection has to be recorded, heat increased. So there's my heat, there's my fame, there's my cash, my body's stable. Processing stealth, redundancy, and hardening over here, just like my stats, I guess. Alright, so ICE data ward. So do I step on this? Error access denied. So can't step on that. There's a login port. So port interface. Login port. Authorized access only. If you are not authorized to access or use this system, disconnect now. CyberDuck hacking. Press enter to initiate intrusion protocol. Warning, alarm will trigger. Okay, so we can basically trigger alarm for basically do that. But something tells me we have to, so oh well. So press enter. No, number 13. Login alarm triggered. Heat updated. So now we got, like, pending heat of 1. Okay, so guard 1965 inserted hostile subroutine. Initiate forced disconnection attempt. So there's a doorman, I think. So initiate a forced disconnection attempt again. Alright, so login port. Welcome, access token allocated. So now we can basically access this program. Do I wait for this guy to get up to me? Is like, what's the idea here? So they're inserting hostile subroutines on me here. So how do I basically combat these guys? Basically, is the idea here. So control letter or left click to load and use programs. I wonder that's basically what I have to do here. So force connect from for bouncer is image. So my initial thoughts here about it is I'm very confused already. Did I cancel this? I'm not really sure. So left click to load and use programs. Right click to unload and drop programs. F to use the first load program. So start execution of hammer. Hammer's now loaded apparently. Okay. So I think I got rid of one of those guys there. So I invoked hammer on the guard and killed him, I think. Access token, user. Okay, how do I pick up stuff? So common to pick up. Okay. So error access denied. Okay, I think I did that wrong, but whatever. Oh. You don't like me apparently, so got rid of him, I think. And we're just gonna do this again. So you guys are gonna keep on spying, by the way, so F to use the first loaded program. Is it dash I have to basically do, or click drag or something? Is that how I basically do it? Invocation failed, access token is not invocable. Oh! I can just walk through it. I figure we just walked over stuff. Apparently I cleared my alarm state. Core. These are cores in here apparently. That award. There's a walk in here. There's an access token route. There's an access token operator, I think. Guessing what the names basically are here, but you know, whatever. There's a worker. Another worker. Access is denied from there apparently, so alright. Again, access is denied. Huh? What happened to the worker? Well, here's the decker, of course, but you know. Invocation failed. So I think I can, like, you know, bust through these guys so I basically have, like, you know, oh. So I can only process so much at once, by the way, so let's just right click this. We'll activate this. See if that works. Yep, okay, so now I can in here. Walk this way if I want. Did that worker move? Yeah, he's moving around apparently. Workers are just working around, you know. That's their job in life. I wonder how long I'm just going to be able to play this because it seems like a very in-depth and, like, you know, thought-out game. Financial database. Hey, there's a kernel port. I assume that these guys are all going to pop out if I basically, like, access it, but what's fine. Port interface, special administrators only. Improper use of this port can cause critical damage to the system. Alright, we've activated this. Okay, I need to try and get rid of him. There's a T, there's a hound. What does hounds basically do compared to the bouncer? So... Oh, it's a tracer, rather. Probably. Let's go with F. So, incoming tracer attempt from hound. That's going to basically increase my heat if I'm not careful. Alright, so we got rid of the hound. Got rid of him. The Emporium. Nice job, chummer. Updated your rank. So, apparently I got myself a fame from that. Access denied. Okay. Well, we'll try and like hammer our way through it, I guess. I just realized this is my trace thing up here by it. So as I get traced more, it like fills up, and then like if we get fully traced, we're traced. That trace is trying to chase me, of course. The alarm state's basically gone. This probably gets me money if I basically hack it, so... This database contains highly sensitive reports. If you think you have the need for access and have not yet been granted it, please talk to your supervisor about mandatory training before opening a ticket. Alright, let's do this. That apparently invalidated my operator token. Oh, there he goes. Whoops, I think I tried to do the wrong thing there. Gotta get him. The Emporium, nice. We got the data. Here's some cash. So that gave me some cash basically for that. So Tamer. So my finger like faulted there or something. Oh, there's another guy coming for me. And there he goes. Bye-bye. So some of these guys are a lot harder to get rid of than others. I may not be worth my time basically trying going after him. Yeah, I got rid of this. You're gone. And of course, it's same way again. Oh! So once it basically clears, it gets to go away. And I can't really walk around anymore because I have to basically, pick up stuff basically to get around here. So there's a access token for user, and for root. So this is for code gate. So user basically gets me in here. But there isn't anything in here really, so whatever. So where do I basically find the system service log thing? Like, it's worth knowing I haven't actually found the system log, so I found the kernel. Nope, access denied. So user can't get into the data ward. So apparently that triggers an alarm. So that's worth knowing. You have to be careful or else, basically whenever you trigger an alarm, you're going to basically kill your tokens is the idea here, I guess. Oh, there's a tracer. Okay, so Ham went away, my hammer had a fault. So they can see me, by the way, because they're like on the other side here. My hammer has a range, by the way. Okay, we got rid of him. I think their distance might determine, like, how easy it is to knock them away, out. Those guys. And it's possible to get rid of my token there, which is kind of annoying. Trace complete heat increase. So increase my heat on me. We're now 2 heat as opposed to, like, no heat. So, disconnected. Well, I guess, like, if you don't find your way out, you basically disconnect automatically, so our heat went up to, like, 5 because I couldn't find a system log to basically, like, get rid of it. Software, access token, hammer. Buckler cracked, dynamite, hammer. You're connected to the Emporium. Browse at your leisure. Your connection is encrypted with highest grade of black market secondhand knockoff deals tech I could find. Only the best for you chummers. Bounties can be found below. Not for cash, of course, just fame. And higher rank. We don't sell the good shit to Wilsons. You gotta prove yourself for that. Root a system listed below, upload proof, and I'll upload your rank. So, we got like, similar group. Basically, it's like the advanced thing I used to do. Here's my upgrades I used to do over here, I guess. Processing stealth, redundancy, hardening. It'd be nice if I could actually see what stealth, processing, redundancy, and hardening basically did for me, or repair stuff like that. But whatever. We have some money here, I guess. And again, I have no idea what this basically does, so I just got myself down. No idea what it basically does for me. So I can update my stealth a little bit here. Why not? And connect again. So your connection is being 4 heat increase. We're now up to 6 of 10 heat. There's the login port. I assume that's basically where the bad guys are going to come from. There's this guy. Oh, I didn't actually upload these things yet. And yes, by the way, I am actually trying to, get, ideas of what I should do next. Alright, so intrusion complete, login port access. We have our, report there. I don't want to risk at this yet, so... Because I'm going to risk it. So, Hound basically exited normally. I got rid of him. There's our token. Alright, so there we go. Now I get to run around here a little bit. Workers being workers. Yeah, login alarm stay cleared. Awesome. So I think, my greatest criticism for this game is it's kind of confusing to sort of get into. But once you basically get into it, it's like not as confusing. Nothing this way. That's just in our ice chamber. Yeah, it's probably those are called ice code dates, and then there's like barriers. Excellent. Let's pick this up. There's some more tokens. You know, I just realized something. Over here is disconnect. I actually could disconnect it on my own, so I probably should have done that instead of getting caught, but whatever. I was looking around for that system thing, so I guess the users can go into the ice barriers easily enough. Just running around aimlessly at this point, trying to look for that, like, you know, System ID thing I, like, you know, couldn't find last time, as well as, like, their stuff. Alright, there's a bulwark, just like, you know, a little bit tougher to get into. All that dynamite basically does for me, by the way. I'm guessing a bulwark basically leads to where I need to go, by the way, but, you know, we'll search around for everything else first. Ah, another barrier. Or garbage. Another operator token. Let's try operator. Yep, that gets me in here. There we go, there's a security nexus. I think that's probably like, you know, you knock out our, like, you know, what we basically like been doing in their systems, basically. There's data ward. First things first, I want to see if I can get into other systems as well, so... Madly typing all the way up to here. Yeah, I can get in here with operator, so... There's our syslog port. Alright, I assume I have to come up to here in order to basically, like, you know, knock out my, like, you know, interaction with this area. I spent a long time just trying to, like, you know, just review this, by the way. I'm not actually judging it, but, it shows. That's what dynamite does for me. This takes forever to execute, apparently. Alright, alarm triggered. Heat updated. Well, they're coming from me directly right from there. There's the kernel port I'm after. Let's get this ready to go. We got rid of him. Well, we're already basically in here, so... Let's start hacking it. Oh, there he is. Being traced. Finally got rid of him. I'm sitting here, by the way, because since they're tracers, I don't have to worry about them like having range attack, so... There we go. Our rank went up again. Now I just have to get out of here. Get out of the way. So, system tokens will define me for me here, so take this off, put on the operator. That's annoying. And of course it's like, failed again. Well, whatever, we got out of there. There's a bunch of stuff in here. So pup, doorman. So you actually see like what's basically in here, by the way. So you can see like the barriers basically have and what they're basically going to spawn. Doormans and like pups here basically. Okay, we don't need this here. We'll put on this right here. Oh, does that kill my Okay, dropped them. For a moment there, I thought I kill my stuff there, but no, that's fine. Can you actually drop stuff? I wonder. Like, that'd be like an idea. Just drop your program so you don't actually lose them. But whatever. Here we go. That's loaded. Okay, Doorman's coming for me. So 12% on him. Well, that faulted, but we got rid of the doorman right away. You're a little bit more threatening. You're gone. So there we go. Security Nexus. Personal profile located, erased, heat reduced. It's actually reduced my heat there by doing this, so awesome. Putting this on now. Now I just run away. Figuring I go this way to get to the syslog stuff. Alright, what have we got to deal with here? So we'll have to deal with Hound, a guard. So what do the guards do? No idea. It might be something different. But well, it's fine. Let's start hacking it. Probably put this on, shouldn't I? So there's basically a hound. And there's a doorman. Or there's a guard. There we go, cover with the hound. The pending logs erased. Alright, so disconnect. And there we go. We disconnected. So I got my heat down. And I didn't really get any fame from it because it's a basic job, but you get the idea. Alright, so that was basically Decker. And I think it's a fairly interesting idea for a game, if a little bit complicated. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the recording for it, and take care.